This is going to be my indigenous-centric project. With the specific topic that I'm choosing, it's going to be mainly about how the indigenous peoples used the stars as a means of navigation. Across the globe, indigenous peoples have looked to the stars not just for wonder, but for survival. Celestial navigation helped guide seasonal migrations, long-distance travel, and the timing of essential activities. In Canada, First Nations like the Dene peoples used stars as living maps in the sky. This wasn't mere guesswork. It was oral science passed down through generations. The sky told them where they were, when to move, and what to prepare for. In the Footsteps of the Traveler, a book by Chris M. Cannon, Chris himself explores how many Dene peoples, like the Gwich'in and Yellowknives, identified a specific constellation they called the Traveler. Each community had its own name and story for it. But across all of them, the constellation represented guidance, resilience, and motion. It helped them travel safely across vast boreal landscapes, especially in the winter times where landmarks were obfuscated by snow. And in chapter 3 of said book, he explains how the Dene peoples navigated using stars. For example, the Yellowknives used star positions, especially the traveler's placement near the North Star, to orient their hunting paths. This knowledge was precise. It helped them avoid dangerous terrain and even predicted weather patterns. It wasn't just prediction, but it was also strategy. These are some other well-known examples of other groups of peoples using stars as a form of legitimizing using the stars as a form of wayfinding. Even Arab navigators use celestial cues for sea travel, and stars also carry a rich spiritual symbolism in Islam. In Ojibwe and Cree traditions, star clusters represent ancestral origins and celestial gateways in spiritual ceremonies. Stars weren't just navigation tools, they were moral guides, calendar keepers, and a part of a living memory. Revitalizing these stories today means reclaiming stories that colonialism tried to erase. Star knowledge is cultural survival, and it's still alive.